Is 4-0 and a title on the horizon? I'm Larry Ridley, and we'll find out
Playing the
soon as
Raiders,
this
huh?
is Draft Champions. The Raiders enter play knowing they've got a little bit of wiggle room should they stumble. But they'll want to take care of business right here, right now. They've got a stiff test ahead as they take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
This game is underway. Steps up and fields it at the 2. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Two tight ends on the field here. The Bengals will take the snap from the 25. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free. He is one of the biggest targets on the outside in the league, Vincent Jackson.
Oh, man, big, tall, wide receivers, a quarterback's best friend. Oh, yeah, and he can run well, too, and catch it with anybody. Vincent Jackson, one of the best receivers in the NFL.
2nd and 10. Bush. I know they want to come out and establish the run, but, boy, this defense right now is not bending.
They're doing a good job so far, the defense, but on the offensive side, stay patient, keep pounding that football, and hopefully you can wear this defense down as the game goes along.
The Bengals need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. The Bengals take it from the 28. Bush has got it, and a first. First down here after the completion. Handoff made. Bush is tackled down after a gain of 5. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
First down here. Handoff. Trying to plow ahead. Bush
A little bit of a lag there.
Gain of 3.
Bush is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Midway through the first. Brings it into his body. Bush is tackled down after a gain of 7.
Bush is one of the best in the NFL when it comes to running routes towards the sideline. That time he gets out there and he puts that inside foot into the ground, breaks outside. The throw is on target. Good solid game, just short of that first down marker.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
They're trying to confuse the offense here. Look at everybody crowding the line of scrimmage.
And he's tackled down after picking up the first. They're able to move the chains after that last run. They bring in the extra tight end. Rodgers' pass will go
Little
for an
too slow,
incompletion this
Rodgers.
time. The heart of this defense is Melvin Ingram.
Well, he can do so many things. He can put his hand on the ground. He can stand up, run with running backs and tight ends down the field. But what they really need him for, well, we know what that answer is. Find a way to get to the quarterback.
In the end, it picks up a 1 yard.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
Mounting a serious drive. The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. Bush is going to pull in the
Let's go, Bush.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. First and goal from the 10. Rodgers marked down after a gain of 4. The Bengals on offense here to start the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Marching down the field and taking their time.
Jim, I think this is a blitz. Look how close everybody is to the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal from the 5. And it's swatted away.
Fuck.
Good job that time by the defensive player. He reads the quarterback, gets in position, down near his own end zone, knocks that pass down.
A short field goal try on the way. The kick is good. Setting the tone here early in the second. They take the lead with this field goal.
That was a good job by the offense. They overcame. They had some adversity in that drive, but they still made enough plays to give themselves 3 points and put them on the board.
They'll take it at the 20. The Raiders line up. Been a tight first half. The score's 3-0.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
The grab is made by Sharp. Charging ahead. That's his first reception today.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the first down.
The Raiders take it from the 28. Forte up the middle. Third down. The Bengals with a nickel look here on defense.
Oh, look at that. The defensive line shifted over to the left.
And it's complete to James Jones. McCoy's got no one behind him. Just the quarterback waiting for the snap. Now first and 10. Allen Hurns with the grab.
Fuck.
Brought down by Mosley.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
McCoy is 3 for 3 with that completion. Halftime, 2 minutes minutes away. Forte's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Brown's in on the tackle.
The Raiders, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Quarters formation here for the defense. Hilliard's handed the football. Power surge for 6. Touchdown.
The fullback in most offenses in the NFL very seldom gets to carry the football, but down near the goal line, they serve a good purpose. Quick hitting plays by a big, powerful guy gets it done.
The Raiders getting set for the kickoff. They're setting up the return. Tackles made right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals are getting their offense geared up here. It's going to be interesting to see, Phil, how they react, because I know there was a letdown the last time they had it. They kept the ball for a long time. They picked up a whole ton of yardage, but ended up with only a field goal. So let's see how they react now.
Jim, I think you're right. I think they were disappointed in the fact that they executed so many plays and ended up with a field goal. Let's see if they can come out and look for something a little more dynamic. If they don't have to have those long drives, look for big plays instead. Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
This is 3rd down.
When you're trying to score some points at the end of the first half, the best way to do it when the time is against you, get in that hurry-up offense, make the defense sit back, be real careful about what they're doing. Maybe you can get some quick yards and get a chance for some points before halftime rolls around.
Pulls it in. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he is very smart. Gets out of bounds and stop the clock.
Rodgers' completion percentage, 60% on the day. Back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Rodgers from the shotgun. Jonathan Pryor makes the catch. 2nd down, even after the completion.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Has space.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
First down at the 31. Rodgers going to take off with it, and he's forced to the ground.
That's an awesome job by the outside linebacker. He gets a sack on the quarterback, and nowadays you got to do it all if you're an outside linebacker. You got to be tough against the run, cover receivers down the field, and yes, plays like that get to the quarterback.
Loss of 4 on the play. Aaron Rodgers back off the line, shotgun formation. The Bengals have it at the 34. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Well, this is an easy call right now for the offensive coordinator. He knows the situation of the football game, so you give the quarterback a nice, safe play to run right here.
It's 3rd down coming up.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And Jackson can't hold on that time.
Damn it, Jackson.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Walsh set now to attempt the field goal. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. And that should put them a little more at ease come halftime.
Yeah, I think it will. I think it gave them a confidence boost, and they gained confidence. On the other side, I think they lost confidence because of that field goal.
Parker's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. Corners are backing off here. It's Forte in the backfield. First down at the 20. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. The Raiders call a timeout. Their first. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Raiders from the 32. Matt Forte has the catch. Gains 13.
Well, but there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
McCoy's 5 for 5 after that completion. This will probably be the last play of the first half.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
McCoy's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Intercepted. He's brought down. Neither offense able to pull away in a first half that saw two defenses matching each other step for step. Larry Ridley coming up next to break down this first half. Parker's running this one out. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Raiders offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody shifting to their left.
Gets the handle here. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
The play clock's running down. Shannon bobbles out.
Get that shit. Come on.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football. Because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
The Raiders come out in a bunch set. Second and 1. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
McCoy's got a lot to think of here in a split second. Does he keep the football? Does he pitch it? Does he cut back? Well, there's nothing to do that time. The defense is alert, and they tackle him for a loss of yards.
On the way, third down. McCoy's back in shotgun formation. It's caught by Sharp. That's been the story of this game. Another third down conversion to move the chains. The football is at the 38. First down at the 38. Forte up the middle. It's going to be second down with about a minute and a half to go in quarter number 3. The Bengals defense now is going to go nickel. Takes it from the gun. Making the catch, it's Shannon Sharp. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Tight ends are a position where you got to be able to do it all. You got to be able to block, run routes, and you got to be able to get in position so you have a chance to catch the touchdown pass. Good job by the tight end. Touchdown.
Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. Into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Bengals talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. The Bengals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
It's wide open. Gains 11. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And here we have second down. The Raiders lined up in the nickel.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Looking to go down the field here.
There we go.
Touchdown. And with more than a quarter to play, this situation here is suddenly looking a whole lot less dire.
How about that? Just in a few seconds, everything turns around. Now we have a close game, and everything is going to change here late in the third going into the fourth. D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
What?
This is intercepted. Could have taken the 1-point gimme. They went for the 2, and they are turned away. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Parker's got a chance for a return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense.
The handoff to Matt Forte.
Forte is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
We're about to get the final quarter started here, partner. And this defensive battle has the feel of a game potentially headed to overtime.
Oh, absolutely. This game is so tight and the scoring is so hard to come by that I would not be shocked at all to see it go into overtime. But, hey, still a ways to go. Can both of these teams continue to play this way and not make that big mistake? The Raiders are really a true football team. Their defense, we know it's good. They don't want to just rely on it. The offense, nice job picking up that first down, eat the clock up, keep the pace of the game on your side. Small lead here in the second half. That was a good job.
McCoy is now completed 4 in a row. Second down here after that run play. Forte. Rounds the one who made the big stop.
The Bengals defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. McCoy's got it in the gun. Should have had it.
Aggressive call by the defense. They stopped the offense. Now they got them in fourth down. And let's see if their offense can come out and maybe win the game here late in the fourth quarter.
Let's go. Let's stop this motherfucker.
The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play. We're late in the fourth, and the offense is just trying to sit on the lead. Play clock's running down. McCoy's going to take it from the gun. Look at that concentration.
Let's go. Mark him back there.
Anytime you go forward on fourth down in the NFL,
yeah,
that's a big
buddy.
Play. When the game is close in the second half, it becomes a huge play. That was a wonderful job by the defense, stopping them there on fourth down.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. First down at the 46. Moore's there to make the tackle.
That was a good idea that time by the offensive coordinator, trying to go with the run game here in the fourth quarter when they're only down one score. Defense was ready and stops it for a short gain.
We're drawing near a close, and the defense is trying to preserve a victory. Launches it down the field.
No. Fuck.
2 minutes to go in the second half. The Raiders have been in a fight today. The score's 14-12. The Raiders come out. Jumbo package on the field. First down at the 21. Mosley's all over that offense and brings him down. Second down here. Second and 12.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, you're behind in the game. You're figuring how are we going to get this done to get ahead. And look what happens. Your defense gets the turnover, takes it back for a touchdown. My gosh, that will, if that doesn't spur the team on to the victory, I don't know what can.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. Parker's going to run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. And you're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
The Raiders coming to the line still have all three of their timeouts here in the fourth quarter. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. Matt Forte has the catch. That picks up 11.
In the NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards and then gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
McCoy's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. There are a lot of ways to attack cover, too. You can go deep down the middle where neither the safeties are, Or if a linebacker covers somebody deep down the middle, then throw it short underneath the defense.
Going for the deep ball. Makes the play. He's in the clear. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Tight ends are becoming a bigger and bigger part of the passing offense in the NFL. It leads to a touchdown this time. Nice job by the big guy just getting in position to make the catch.
They failed to convert on the two-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Michael Bush will run with it this time. Picks up 8 here.
You got to know the situations here as a player. And I'm sure he was told in the huddle by the quarterback, if you get a chance running the football, get out of bounds, save the time for us because we need it. Gets tackled in bounds, and now the clock is really working against him.
Bush is tackled down at the 43. First down. Pressure on every snap now.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
The Bengals come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining. The Bengals take it from the 43. And now on the draw. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. The Bengals use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. Huge 3rd and long coming up, and they're certainly in 4-down territory as well.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Vincent Jackson has the reception.
There you go.
Just when it looked like the defense had figured out a way to stop this offense, well, they give up the conversion, and now backs to the wall.
All right, well, it's not over. The defense has got to let that go. They got to swell up, get tough, and get this job done now.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, Bush. Out of boy.
Somebody has to play the run game. Everybody can't go chasing the quarterback. That is a big mistake by the defense.
1st and 10. And they go back to the ground.
Jim, that's a nice job by the offensive coordinator there, being patient here in the fourth quarter. He's not down that much, so he's sticking with the run game and gets a short run that time.
Set now. The game on the line right here.
There it is.
He makes it, and the celebration is underway. I can only imagine how powerless the feeling must be when you've led the team down the field and now you turn it over to a kicker to decide the game.
Well, you've been around that kicker all year long. You've watched him in practice. His locker is right next to you. So you have confidence that he can get it done in a big moment like this, and he did.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.